Hi, this is Manju here from i7 Networks. Let me talk about what are the security threat vectors from jailbroken devices in this session. When a jailbroken device enters your corporate network, you have to be extremely careful because there are so many threat vectors that can play and actually intrude into your network easily without being detected. I'll explain some of the cases. This is not complete, but it'll give a taste of how it happens. So there are two kinds of network compromises that can happen via bring your own device. One is what we call outside to inside attack, where outside malicious server will attack inside without being caught or without being even noticed from your perimeter security. The second one is inside to inside attack, where a malicious device enters the network and then the malicious app on the device enters the network, copies data, snoops on the network, and reports it back to its malicious server later. Let me explain one by one. This is the first example, what we call as a reverse SSH tunnel from a jailbroken device. How this happens is a jailbroken device gets into the network, connects to your corporate resources because already inside the network, and it starts SSH tunnel between the device and its malicious server outside, thrown off its malicious app already present, and then the malicious server creates a reverse tunnel from the server through this tunnel into the device, where the device will be acting like a SSH port and can access corporate resources, and your perimeter security has no clue what's happening. This is one of those methods where a malicious server can actually access all of your corporate resources through a jailbroken device, and it goes completely unnoticed. This is what we call the reverse SSH tunnel. The second one, what we call this, is the backdoor bridge. So what happens is when a jailbroken device again connects to a corporate network, it's part of the trusted internal network, and using its 3G or 4G connects to that to the malicious server parallelly without involving your perimeter security. This is what we call the backdoor parallel bridge. Now your jailbroken device is acting like a conduit between two different worlds. One is outside malicious server and the world, and next is the internal corporate network. And that malicious server can actually snoop on your corporate resources and copy data and do whatever it wants to without even perimeter. It is without even going through, forget about noticing, without even going through your perimeter security. This is another huge issue when you allow a jailbroken device into the network. The third one, this is basically a little more scarier because even a MDM on the device also cannot detect this. So what happens is usually you receive SMS or some way to download a game. When you do that, the game has this mobile remote access Trojan which gets downloaded, jailbreaks your device, and also does this jailbreak jammer stuff in a way it will bypass MDM detection if you have one, and actually it can interpret all data when the user attempts to read it, even if it is encrypted. That's another issue with the jailbroken device trying to snoop on the data or copy the data and send it to the command and control, the malicious server. This is the fourth one. This is becoming a huge issue nowadays. People actually jailbreak the device and they install a jailbreak jammer. Sometimes they also install a location spoofer. What it does is when you install MDM or any host-based solutions to find whether the device is jailbroken or not, it actually fools it. It bypasses such detections. Now it comes and connects to the corporate network. If you have any mechanism, any way to detect jailbroken device through this host-based solutions, MDM or anything, it bypasses it, and now you have a jailbroken device inside the network, and it is ready to do any of the things what I already explained to you. I'll just take a short 1 minute time to your time to explain about what i7 Peregrine 7 does. So i7 Networks works in the space of BYD security. We have a tool called Peregrine 7. It works completely. It's like what we call is like a smart, secure gateway for your smart devices. It sits behind your Wi-Fi access controller, completely over the air, completely agentless, detects all devices or complete visibility, and actually here the beauty comes. It detects jailbroken and malicious devices without touching the device. Just by using our patent pending technologies, it detects them and actually blocks them. So that way, whatever four cases explained, and any many number of such cases that can happen, Peregrine actually detects them and blocks them even before it happens, securing your network. Hope I was able to explain some of the threats from jailbroken devices. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us, finding out how a jailbroken device can be stopped, how a jailbroken device can affect your network, and we'll be very happy to answer you. Thank you.